Hi guys, Daz here with another comic book haul. This time it's episode 162. And I've got quite a nice little stack of books here. Three sources. One of the local antique centres, I picked up 3 books. The majority of these books come from car boots. Yeah, I'm back up at the car boots. I love a car boot on a Sunday. Sadly, the one in Gloucester has been put aside for the COVID test centre, but it's hoping to return next year. In the meantime, I've been heading over to Cheltenham, Southam, and 2 different weeks I found some good stuff. Cheap as chips, you know how I roll. And then, believe it or not, I've actually picked up 3 books off of eBay, vintage books, bronze and silver. Yeah, probably my first pickups on eBay from about April time. Seriously, yeah. Prices are through the roof. Let's get into the books, guys. That's why we're here. Oh, by the way, sporting a Rocky shirt, as of course Creed 3 has just dropped its trailer. Massive fan of the franchise. Of course, Sly is not meant to be in it, but I've got a sneaky feeling he will show up at some point. And yeah, doesn't the guy who Creed's fighting look very impressive? Of course, he's going to be Kang the Conqueror. He is built. Oh, before we carry on, if I could please ask for a subscription, a like, a share, a comment, ding that bell for notifications. It all really helps my low grade productions. Okay guys, starting with the 3 books that I picked up from the local antique centre. First up, I picked up a copy of Batman issue 657. I always thought I had this book, but no I didn't. And this is the second full appearance and first cover appearance of Damian Wayne. There we go, of course. £3 for that one. £10 book on a good day. And then I picked up 2 copies of the same book. I wasn't a big fan of the film. I don't like the actor. Of course, he's had his problems of late. But when I noticed this book can go upwards of around about 10 to 15 quid, to pick up a couple of copies for £3 was a no-brainer. I picked up from IDW Edward Scissorhands issue number 1. The first official appearance of Edward in comic books. Of course, I haven't actually seen the film all the way through. I remember just him clipping hedges with his hands. There are scissors. This is the regular Gabriel Rodriguez cover. And like I said, picked up a couple of them guys, so one will be going up on the eBay store. Why am I making this haul tonight? Well guys, I've got books everywhere. In fact, I've been putting together my best ever haul for the last few days. Bagging, boarding, cleaning, doing some repair work. I picked up 179 books, guys, and it worked out roughly around about £1.90, £1.89, something like that a book. And you won't believe what I picked up at a recent con over in the Cotswolds, the Tetbury area. Cannot wait to show you that. Okay guys, moving on. That's it. That's what I picked up from the antique centre. Nothing earth shattering. Let's get into the books from the car boot itself over in Southam. 2 weeks worth. Picked up for £1. Micronauts, The New Voyages, issue number 1, £1. The books get better, guys, they always do. Then I picked up some decent copies of Adventure Comics from the when's this? Is the 80s. This is Adventure Comics issue 486. Like I say, £1 a book. I know these can go upwards of a £5 on a good day, so there's money there. Issue 487. Issue 488. Put these as a nice little bundle. There's money to be made. And finally, issue 490. £1 a book. Yeah, we'll take that. Then I picked up a Bronze Age issue of Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos for £1. That is issue 166. I know war books tend to go pretty well. I will be updating, getting better cameras and lighting and all going forwards, guys. I'm just saving money at the moment for a man cave. So this is as good as it gets. Like I said, low grade. Picked up a Bronze Age copy of Steel, issue 4. 35 center. Like I say, you can get a £5 a book off these quite easily. And then on to the keepers from the car boot. First up, a reprint, I'll Never Own the Real Thing. We picked up Silver Age Classics Showcase 4, of course. Reprints the first appearance of The Flash, Bartholomew Henry Allen. £1. This one I picked up. This is Blue Beetle issue 15 from 1987. The reason I picked this one up, this is the first cover appearance of the Indestructible Man. The Indestructible Man, a bit like Iron Man, isn't he? That is Conrad Carapax, and he is going to be the villain of the Blue Beetle movie, I believe. Or one of the villains, antagonists. Finally found a copy of this one, been looking for the longest time. I like this character in the Justice League Unlimited cartoon. This is Super Friends issue 25 for £1. First appearance of Green Fury, Beatrice de Costa, who goes on to become Fire. And that character actually appeared in the Powerless TV show, which was basically a comedy DC show set in journalists, I believe. I've only seen clips. It wasn't available over here. Let's get into some better books now. Picked up for, what did I pay for this one? £2. Astonishing X-Men issue number 3. The first cameo appearance of Abigail Brand. First full, of course, is in issue 6. I've got a couple of copies of them for sale. Abigail Brand is rumoured for the Secret Invasion show, possibly played by Emilia Clarke. Around about a £15 book, that. Picked up another copy. I just got this one signed actually by June Brigman at the Portsmouth Comic Con. This is an upgrade copy though. This is Power Pack issue number 1 for £2. Yep. First appearance of the Power Pack team and its members. Guy, who is Alex Power. Master, who is Jack Power. Lightspeed, who is Julie Power. Energizer, who is Katie Power. Believe it or not, there was actually a Power Pack pilot for a show back in the 80s, but it was absolutely shocking. This was the first appearance of Dr. James Powers, who was also in the show. First appearance of the Snarks alien race. Like I say, this book is upwards of £20 on a good day. No brainer. Finally found a copy of this one. Been looking for the longest time, but had the second appearance. I wasn't a massive fan of the film due to the actor Vin Diesel. I found for £1 Eternal Warrior issue number 4. Finally in the PC. First cameo appearance of Bloodshot, Michael Lazarus. It's also the first appearance of the immortal enemy, the monstrous nemesis of the Eternal Warrior and the Geomancers. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the film. It was okay, seen worse. Talking of films though, I did just see the Black Adam movie at the cinema. Blew me away. One of DC's best. Can't work out if it's an 8.5. Pushing a 9. It really is good. Action packed. Fabulous cameo. And yeah, I'm not the biggest rock fan, but for me, definitely his best movie. Looking forward to the future of the DC EU. Okay, so then as I was leaving the car boot, there was a couple of ratty comics on a table. 50p each, or £1 for the 2. Yeah, I took it. I've taken this one back together. It was that rough. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue 155. The first appearance of Leroy Talon, who later becomes Talon. And the reason I'm keeping this one is actually a Mark Jewelers as well inside. Mark Jewelers. 50p for that one. And then the reason I paid the £1, it's a beater. There's a part of the front cover missing. But you can't leave it there, can you, for 50p? I reckon I can get a tenner out of this. This is Justice League of America, issue 75. Yeah, first appearance and origin of the second Black Canary, Dinah Laurel Lance. Daughter of the first Black Canary. Of course, she was a big player in the Arrow TV show. Black Canary joins the Justice League of America in this issue. And then Justice League issue 220, the Black Canary story arc is retconned to be the first appearance of Dinah. So there you go. In August 21st of last year, there was a new Black Canary project announced by DC, and it's in development. And apparently the actress who played Black Canary in the Birds of Prey movie is going to be reprising her role. Okay, guys, that's it from the car boot. Not bad success. I thought it was worth a trip over for a couple of those books, especially the Power Pack 1 and Eternal Warrior issue 4. We're going to finish with 3 eBay pickups. And just when I thought you couldn't get a good deal on eBay anymore, I picked up a rather nice copy of New Gods issue number 7, guys. Great book, nice bronzer. We know why this one's hot. It is the first appearance of Stephen Wolf, who was fantastic. I thought in the Justice League Snyder Cut. I didn't like the first Justice League, but the Snyder Cut was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, of course, Stephen Wolf is Darkseid's uncle, believe it or not. Now, so it's the first appearance of Tiger, the ex-wife of Darkseid and mother of Orion. The first appearance of Hegra, mother of Darkseid or Darkseid. And it's the origin of Orion in this one. Of course, Orion is the son of Darkseid, who first appears in New Gods issue number 1. But £7.95 for that, that's easily a £30 to £40 book in that grade. Second copy, my miniature copy, I paid £1 for from the legendary Car Boot Tony, or comic book Car Boot Tony. Then I made a recent hot comic book alert about this character coming into one of my favourite shows. And when there's a good Silver Age key that goes with this team, I have to pick it up. I picked up Doom Patrol issue 98. I don't know how many of you saw my hot comic book alert, guys, but this is the first appearance of Mr. 103, aka the Atomic Man, who is Jonathan Dubrovny. And basically he gets the name from the periodic table. He later becomes Mr. 104 in Teen Titans Spotlight number 9. And £19.95 for that one on eBay. Nice fine copy. I graded it around about a 6.5 to a 7.0. Delighted with that. Like I said, that character will be in season 4 of the Doom Patrol. I am a fan of the team. And my final book, guys, as you saw recently, I picked up one of my best books ever, and that was Amazing Spider-Man issue 15. The first appearance, of course, of Kraven the Hunter. Got a good price on that, £200. But I've decided to go after some Spider-Man keys now that are affordable while I think they still are, within my price range. And I picked up a character that has appeared in a few animated features, and that is Amazing Spider-Man issue 81. And this is a nice sweet copy as well, guys. First appearance and origin of the Kangaroo, who is Frank Oliver. Is a very nice, sweet copy, guys. Sorry, the camera doesn't do it justice. But like I said, I paid £24.45 for that, including shipping. In that grade, probably a £40 to a £50 book, I would have thought. And another character ticked off in my encyclopedia. Stay tuned, guys. I got books everywhere, and I've already got enough for 3 or 4 hauls here. They will keep coming. In the meantime, there'll be top 20s to come and hot comic book alerts, hunting adventures. I've got a con on November the 12th at the Birmingham Wood. Looking forward to that. And I've also got a con on November the 27th in Weston-super-Mare. Any of my UK followers out there want to meet up, talk comics there? Yeah, look me up. Bye, and thanks for your support.